we had UFC 330 go down, and in the main event we had Islam Makhachev defending his belt for the first time at welterweight against the rising prospect of Ireland, Ian Garry, and I thought it wasn't as straightforward as the previous opponents did have against Islam Makhachev. Islam Makhachev, he really had to fight for the victory here. Yes, he got the unanimous win at the end, but Ian Garry, I thought he showed real heart in this one. His takedown defense was great at times, and yes, Islam Makhachev did control some of the fight against the cage, but Ian Garry still got punches through. You could see it on Islam Makhachev's face afterwards, and those body kicks from Ian Garry was absolutely brutal as well. Islam Makhachev in that second round, he did wobble Ian Garry with that left head kick, but that was the only time that we could see Ian Garry were a little bit hurt, but he recovered and he came straight back at Islam Makhachev in the third and fourth round, and I thought he looked absolutely incredible. But on the night, with the takedowns and the control time, Islam Makhachev still won the fight by unanimous decision, and I do think it's gonna take a very special guy to beat Islam Makhachev. He looked absolutely incredible in that last round with the control, and yeah, it's gonna take somebody very, very special to beat a guy like Islam Makhachev. Obviously, we've got a guy like Michael Morales and Carlos Prates who wants that title shot against Islam Makhachev, but we will have to wait and see what the UFC decides. I do think it's great fights to make, and I can't wait to see what the UFC decides next. For Ian Garry, I do think we will see him champion in the future. He looked incredible, and he had his moments throughout this fight, but on the night, Islam Makhachev, with the control time, he was just too good, and he got a unanimous win at the end. But guys, what a fight that we have for the welterweight strap in the main event. It was absolutely incredible at UFC 330. Then guys, in the co-main event, we had the women's strawweight title on the line between Mackenzie Dern and Gillian Robertson, and obviously Mackenzie Dern, she looked to defend the title for the first time in the strawweight division, and how good did she look inside that octagon. She looked incredible. What a performance from her, and she showed off her jiu-jitsu skills in this one, and I thought she controlled most of the fight on the mat, and she looked, when she was down on her back, she looked incredible as well. We all know she loves to be on her back as well, and I thought she had a brilliant performance over Gillian Robertson. Gillian Robertson, she has got good wrestling, but Mackenzie Dern, she showed that she's just on another level with the wrestling and with the jiu-jitsu that she's got, and I thought on the feet as well, the kickboxing from Mackenzie Dern, she got some punches through, and she looked incredible inside that octagon. Obviously, I do think Gillian Robertson did win that last round, but at the end it wasn't enough, and she had to get a knockout, and it wasn't meant to be for her. And obviously Mackenzie Dern, she defended the belt for the first time at UFC 330. What a performance, guys, and I do think it's gonna take also a special woman to beat a woman like Mackenzie Dern. She showed off her wrestling skills, and she did looked incredible on the feet as well with the kickboxing, and she did rock Gillian Robertson with some of those right hands that she got through. And at the end, Mackenzie Dern, she defended the belt for the first time, and what a fight that we have in the co-main event for the women's strawweight title, and I thought it was an incredible night of fight. But guys, let me know in the comments, what do you make of this incredible fight card that we had at UFC 330? I would love to hear your thoughts and your comments down below. Make sure you hit that subscribe button as well for future UFC and MMA content. And guys, I will see you in the next one. Bye for now, and thanks for all your support.